Good morning, City Church. We'd like to share with you some of God's story and our experiences as co-leaders of the Braeswood City Group. Amber and I have been in many small groups in various cities for nearly 20 years. Along the way, we have gained lifelong friendships, new perspectives, and spiritual depth. But the truth is, we have not always loved it. There have been seasons where we've struggled with the inconvenience to our busy schedules, group dynamic, and content. And when this group started, we took some convincing to jump in. Ultimately, we returned to group because of God's clear call to do so. In Hebrews, it says, "Let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds. Let us not give up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but let us encourage one another." About a year into leading this group, we needed help to keep it going. We didn't want to give up, but felt discouraged by our limitations. God, in His goodness, brought Megan and Dan Orr to our group. They now take on the Bible study portion, and their leadership has brought life and richness, an example of how God uses each of us as members of a body to do His work.
Today, the Braeswood City Group is a growing, committed, weekly gathering of once strangers, now friends. Since March, we've gathered virtually. We all come as we are in sweatpants, in our cars, masked in quarantine, with newborns in arms, children popping in to say hello. This casual yet consistent showing up with each other has revealed the truth that where people gather in God's name, He is there. His Spirit shows up, eliminates barriers, and creates bonds to help us to see Him more in each other and in His Word. The irony is not lost on us that our most connected time in this group has happened during COVID. One of my favorite times was this past Christmas. We decided to go caroling COVID style. Those of us that could caravanned to other group members' homes, masked up, and sang carols in their front yards. And it was a really moving evening for all of us, showing that God is still at work and still worthy of praise. 2020 and the events of this week confirm what we all know. In this world, we will have trouble. And being in community has helped us to keep our ultimate focus on God. It gives us a place to carry each other's burdens and hear from hurting hearts and speak the love of Christ to one another. But we don't pretend to be able to fix anything, but we do point each other to the one who does. And in doing so, we can see the beauty of God's love among us. Please consider this our personal invitation to join ours or any city group this year. Thanks.